Everyone has experienced stress. Stress can be defined as increasing pressure that builds up in us as stressful events occur in our daily lives. It can be both beneficial in helping us getting things done, or seem overwhelming if levels get too great. Every day we are put to the test, whether it be a late homework assignment, dealing with family issues, or simply just trying to fit in. Stress is everywhere. Now we all know that stress is inevitable, but is there some way that we can manage our stress in a way that is to our benefit? Well, after pinpointing the main sources of stress, I'll provide you with the tools you need to manage your stress and make it a thing of the past. There are many causes of stress, and although I don't have time to go over all of them today, here are some of the most common. One big worry for most people is the fear of not looking good, or fitting in with the crowd. Feeling good about yourself in a society that takes great value and incredible amounts of pressure on looking good can be quite difficult. So all I have to say for you is, well, good luck. There's also the added pressure of making friends, going out on dates, and social life in general. So don't be surprised if your self-esteem takes a bit of a beating as you strive to adapt to the new life here at the college. Some people are filled with fear, anxiety, and apprehension when it comes to interacting with other people. Almost everyone has felt nervous when speaking in front of a group, or when meeting new people, a phenomenon that is very common, especially when starting out at a new school. They often feel as if they are about to, or have already said, something embarrassing or humiliating. This stress affects the way they feel, think, and act. Added difficulties arise when oral presentations are integrated into their course. The fear of public speaking is very common and is a huge source of stress, especially those with social anxiety. Striving to get good grades is another big issue for some students. Even those who already get fairly good grades often have incredible amounts of pressure exerted upon them in order to keep them up to par. Overstudying, lack of preparation, and procrastination are all major sources of stress to the average student. This can make even the smallest test seem like a huge catastrophe. Adapting to college life is another big issue for new students. It carries a lot of challenges and can therefore be quite stressful. Even after a few months have gone by and you've seemingly adapted to this relatively unknown place, there will undoubtedly be some times of the year where you will feel stressed. Social and academic demands increase, you start having to study for finals, and believe you me, you'll be praying for a vacation. But don't worry, it's all about adjusting, adapting, and sometimes improvising. Planning for the future is another huge source of stress. Students often feel overwhelmed when it comes to planning for universities or making career choices, which leaves them with the feeling that they've lost control. It is therefore necessary to find ways to manage your stress, which can thankfully be dealt with in a few easy steps. For example, handling tests and assignments at the last minute can be quite stressful. So, by planning your time effectively and managing it, you can reduce tons of anxiety. Also, eating right, maintaining a proper sleep schedule, and having a regular exercise are also paramount in reducing stress levels. It is recommended by health professionals that you have at least 3 nutritional meals per day and need to have at least 8 hours of sleep per night. This will allow you to become more focused in class, so studying and school life in general will become that much easier. Maintaining proper exercise is also very good in reducing stress because it releases endorphins, which elevate your mood. There are many student sports activities available here at Heritage College. There is also a fitness center available to all students during school hours, and the personal trainers there can help you with any questions you might have on personal training. It is also important to stay positive. Using something called positive self-conversation is essential in reducing stress. Some students get into the bad habit of saying things like, "I can't do this," or "I'm gonna fail this test." These negative messages will only help to bring your mood down and increase your levels of anxiety. So why don't you try saying things like, "I can do it," or "Even though I failed this test, I'm still a smart person. I'll do better next time." They may sound corny, but they really, really do work. And if all else fails, why don't you just try kicking back, relaxing, and throwing that book away? Just so long as this is not all you're doing. Just like this gentleman right over here. And don't forget, the good things happen to you every day, even though you may not realize it. So try thinking of the little things, such as curling up with a good book after studying, or practicing your favorite hobby, or simply just having a laugh with your friends, even just receiving a compliment. In short, any random act of kindness. All these small elements of your day build up and make your day that much better and help you reduce stress. And don't forget, try facing problems instead of just avoiding them, because the latter almost always ends up making things worse. Just try not to be frustrated about it. I hope that this short video will help you with your stay here at Heritage College. And before I go, don't forget, don't ever be afraid to seek help if you need it. There are places here at Heritage College that are designed to help you. We have a TLC and student services that are built around helping the students here. So whether it be homework help or just financial aid or even just someone to talk to, the people are here to help you.